thank you very much for the cooperation we had from the coalition agents that you brought from the party. Mr. Marty, Mr. Vanderpoel, and the rest, they gave us the needed support. In everything that we were doing, we wanted to be sure, so we were checking, cross-checking, and cross-checking. Those of you who were watching the TV at a point in time, you thought I was fighting with Mr. Marty. It was just about percentages. So he's my friend, but at a point in time, we need to argue about certain figures. I'm here with my colleagues from the head office of the commission, Mr. Emmanuel Esandigisi, Mr. Samuel Dotokwa, Mrs. Abigail Nutako Amponsa. They are my deputies, direct deputies. You have Mr. Edgar here. He's our officer, a chartered accountant in charge of our budget. Then we have Mr. Otain. He's the acting director of finance. So we are here to... Fred, why are you there? Come around. We came with Mr. Fred Tete. He's also a deputy director for research and monitoring. Now let's go to the business. We were given the task to help supervise your elections for you. It has taken us to the next day, which is Sunday, but these are the results. We have, when we are declaring results, we don't add titles, so forgive me if you think I should have added titles. We have John Dramani Mahama with 297,603. In percentage terms, it should be 98.9%. Then John Kojo Bonsu, he had 3,181. In percentage terms, it's 1.1. So we had in total 4,653 rejected ballots. The valid votes were 300,784. And the total vote cast was 305,437. On behalf of the chairperson of the commission, I duly declare His Excellency John Dramani Mahama duly elected with 98.9%. Thank you for the support, and may the good Lord bless all of us. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen of the media, and through you to the nation at large that's been watching the events from yesterday all the way through to this morning. I want to use the opportunity to acknowledge the chairman of the party, the national executives who are here, our members of the diaspora who traveled all the way to come and take part in elections, our delegates across the length and breadth of Ghana, those of them who are still up watching us, all the aspirants, and let me especially use the occasion to congratulate the winner of the presidential primaries and now declared presidential candidate or flag bearer of the National Democratic Congress, who now becomes the leader of our party, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, for a great victory that has been chalked. I mean, for us, this is the beginning of the journey towards 2024, and we want to assure all of our supporters across the length and breadth of the country, and also the larger population of Ghana, that we are definitely going to make sure that this is the first of a long journey towards ensuring that we salvage this country come December 7, 2024. We are going to do everything possible to ensure that the confidence that has been reposed, not just in the leadership of the party, but through this election, the confidence that has been reposed in His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, that confidence is not let to go down at all. So on behalf of the party, I want to thank all of our supporters, our members, our sympathizers, who have actually been with us through this journey, right from the time we opened nominations for presidential and parliamentary primaries, through the whole process that went through to vetting, through the appeals process, all the way through the campaigning, until the very primaries that happened yesterday, and whose result we are declaring today. I want to also use the occasion to congratulate all of the aspirants who took part, especially in the presidential elections. Honorable Kwabena Dufour, who was my own boss, a former finance minister, for the hard work that he put in. Even though he pulled out in the final moment, we still want to applaud the very effort. We want to acknowledge that it took quite a lot of hard work to have done all that has been done. We want to acknowledge them. We want to acknowledge Honorable Kojo Bonsu as well for having taken part in this election and having toured the length and breadth of Ghana and having taken part all the way to the very end. We want to salute them. We want to say that all the work that has been done is leading to just one thing: the victory of the NDC and the salvation that the NDC promises to bring to this country come December 7, 2024. Let me also use the occasion to salute the hard work that has gone into the parliamentary primaries and all of the candidates that emerged victorious in the parliamentary primaries. And also, the candidates that took part did their best but did not manage to win. We want to say, what is important is the victory of the NDC. And as long as the NDC works hard, there is victory for every single one of us. Not just those who have won, but also those who have tried very hard but still could not make it. All of us can still have that greater victory come December 7, 2024. And that victory is the victory that Ghana is looking forward to. We want to thank all of the delegates, every single one of them, through the effort, every effort that they have made to ensuring that we have had one of the most successful primaries as far as our party is concerned. All of you would have known the difficulties that had beset us, but we, as leaders of the party, were very determined that what is ahead of this country is so important, and these primaries are a very important indication that this party is prepared to do everything possible to ensure that victory is achieved come December 7, 2024. And we want to thank every delegate, all of our members, all of our sympathizers, all of the people of Ghana who actually wish us well. We want to thank every single one of you for being with us throughout this journey. We must say that it's been a very difficult process. As many of you will know, as at yesterday, at 5, I would say 2 days ago now, because I'm talking more Friday now. As at Friday, almost 6 p.m., we still hadn't been able to get the voting materials on their way. Now, so for us to still be able to pull that through and make sure that these voting materials reach their various destinations and ensure that we got elections starting today, yesterday now, and get results ready to be able to declare both the presidential winner and also the parliamentary winners. That clearly has been a very, very wonderful accomplishment. And as a party, we want to thank every single one of you who have supported us, who have helped us to be able to bring this result. Now, to simply signal that right after this, the real journey begins. This is the moment that we were waiting for, to have the leader of our party, to also have a good set of our parliamentary candidates. We are going to quickly now move into action to make sure we wrap up the remaining constituencies that we have not yet done. So we want to urge all of those constituencies to be in readiness, because we'll soon come out with a timetable to be able to wrap it up so that we can have the full set, and then we now can be fully ready to begin that beautiful journey that we believe that the people of Ghana expect for us to conduct towards the elections in 2024. So I want to once more thank every single one of you. Thank you, our ladies and gentlemen of the media. We want to thank the Electoral Commission for having cooperated with us, even though there were very difficult moments. As of yesterday, we had quite a bit of difficulties, but we were able to somehow resolve the problems. And at the end of the day, we've had a cooperation with them as well in order to have the result fully declared. So once more, I want to thank every single one of you. I want to invite the chairman of the party, Honorable Johnson Asiedun Ketia, to share some final words with us.
The victory of the NDC is coming again, and the people say, "Hey, Jobodo." The victory of the NDC is coming again, and the people say, "Hey, Jobodo." 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 And the people say, "Hey, Jobodo." Thank you very much. Good morning to you all, members of the National Executive Committee represented here, our delegates from the international chapters, members of the Elections Committee and the Election Directorate, leadership of the Professional Forum of NDC, and members of the media, and my colleagues, members of the security services, also represented here. You know, once a general, always a general. Having listened to such brilliant presentation by the General Secretary, I don't have anything more to add, but to extend my deepest appreciation and thanks to the Inspector General of Police and the Ghana Police Service for a wonderful job done. On this occasion, they have proven that when they are challenged, they deliver. When we were embarking on this journey, we had meetings with the IGP and his team. And we told them that as a party, many people have expressed worries about the way the police perform their duties and so on. But as a party, we want to put them to test. We did that during the National Congress. They discharged their responsibilities very creditably. So we had no doubt at all when we challenged them this time around that we are going to give strict instructions that these elections will be vigilante-free, and we want it to be violent-free. So we told the IGP to instruct his men that they are in charge of the security of these elections. In the police, there are no women. They are all men. In the security services, they are men. We challenged them and said that they know us. If they don't deliver, we will nail them. But I'm happy to note that we have not, throughout the elections, we have not heard about any security breaches of any significance. I went around 5 regions. I visited selected districts in 5 regions. I can talk about the situation in Boron where I started. I proceeded to Boron East because everybody was scared that when you talk about Boron East and our capital, Techiman, it connotes not precisely peaceful environment. But I went there and I was pleasantly surprised by the scale of deployment and the professional work that was on display. I followed to Techiman North, went to Wenchi, Tai, proceeded to Doma, and then to Ahafo, and then to Western North, before I ended in Ashanti region. And I can report that there was nowhere, absolutely nowhere, where I found the work of the Ghana Police Service wanting. So, colleagues, we want to thank you very much. We will have occasion to thank the IGP, and I believe that from here, the cooperation can even grow better. And we can rely on your professionalism, hopefully, when we approach our next elections. I also want to congratulate all the aspirants, both parliamentary and presidential. In fact, these presidential primaries has been one of the keenest in terms of movement and activity and campaigning. And from where I stand, I can attest to the fact that it has delivered dividends to the party. If we had had a sole candidate, I don't think that anybody will spend time going around all the branches and constituencies of this party to speak to them. These elections have demonstrated the supremacy of the foot soldier of the party. And so I want to thank the aspirant very well. I want to thank the foot soldiers. One notable thing that we found has also been that money does not decide who get the votes in NDC anymore. Because we heard stories about big men, potentially rich men, who could win elections. They all could not win, in spite of their wealth and riches and the stories we heard about what they were threatening to distribute. But we are happy that so far the quality of candidates that have been produced in this election give us confidence that we'll go into 2024 and win presidential and win a significant majority in parliament, and also deliver on the charge of rescuing this country. We are not going to say we have the men. We want the men to prove themselves. For you to say that, yes, NDC, you have the men. And so the night has been long. I don't want to keep you waiting. But I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. I want to thank the media. At times, you appear like pestering our lives. But when you are not present, we feel your need more. So wherever we went throughout this monitoring. The media were fully represented, carrying our stories live. And even this evening, when I was being interviewed, I didn't know that it was going live. But that is the wonderful nature of your work. We can't thank you any more than to say God bless all of you. And we hope to count on you on our difficult path of marching towards victory 2024 and to rescue Ghana. Let me congratulate finally the winner of the presidential primaries, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. In a few moments from here, he will be taking over from me as the leader of the National Democratic Congress. I believe that the party has enjoyed my brief stint as the leader of this party. And I have no doubt at all in my mind that the work of the leader of the party will still be on my shoulders whilst President Mahama becomes the nominal leader. And when I'm called upon to discharge that responsibility, I'll not fail you. I'll continue to deliver decisive leadership. Thank you very much, and may God bless our homeland.
For more news, please visit our website graphic.com.gh or follow us on Facebook at Daily Graphic and on YouTube and Twitter at GraphicGH.
Subscribe now.